Does group work with your primary learners fill you with horror? Are you afraid that it will all go wrong and descend into chaos? Children running around the classroom, fights breaking out, and too much noise? But what if I told you it didn't have to be like that? Hi, my name's Michelle, and in this video we're going to explore different ways of managing students in order to help them with independent learning. So how can we foster independence and autonomy while still making sure our classroom is a calm space where everyone can learn? Let's go back to our first stage where we got our learners to come up with questions they wanted to know the answers to. If you haven't seen the video on questions, go and check it out now. We started by modelling questions in a whole class activity before having students work individually to think of their own questions. They then discussed the questions and as a group they chose their favourite ones. That's 3 dynamics already: whole class, individual and small group. Notice that before we asked learners to do something together, we gave them plenty of quiet thinking time. This is really important as it's a preparation stage. We all need time to think and formulate our ideas, even in our first languages. Writing them down or drawing pictures for younger learners helps this process and also serves as scaffolding for the group task. But some students might find this idea generation stage difficult, so another option would be to have them do this stage with a partner. One of the benefits of having a quiet thinking stage like this is that it gives you the opportunity to monitor the students and provide support to any students that need it. Before you have groups discuss their questions, it's useful to give them some functional language they can use during their discussions. This might be language for asking questions, or language for giving opinions and feedback, language for making decisions, or even language for being tactful. During the research stage, again, we can use different class dynamics. We could read a story to the class and then discuss some questions together. We could watch a video together, but then give students an activity to do in pairs, such as sequencing cards. We could ask students to find out information for homework and then bring it to class. We can bring in different materials and resources and set up workstations, having groups of students spend a set amount of time at each one. We could even have them interview friends or family members for homework or during the lunch break. But whatever kind of research they do, at the end they will bring it back to their group. There are lots of strategies we can use to help students of different ages to work in groups. Watch out for a new video later this month where I'll talk about cooperative learning strategies. Finally, a word on your classroom setup. If you can, move the furniture around to show what kind of work students will be doing. If they're working in groups, place the tables together. If it's a whole class activity, try to have students sit in a circle or horseshoe so that everybody can see each other. But try to avoid moving the desks around by yourself unless you want a bad back. Get the children to move their own chairs and teach them how to work together to move their desks. It might take a couple of lessons before they get the hang of it, but it's well worth spending some time on this at the beginning of the year. Your back will thank you for it. Do you struggle with group work with your younger learners? Let me know what you find difficult in the comments below. If you like this video and want to hear more about inquiry-based learning and other learner-centered approaches, like and subscribe now. Happy inquiring!